Hello and welcome to English with Shirley. Today it's story time. Okay, I hope you can see this. Yes, it's Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift. It's not a story that you must not have heard. It's not an unheard story. However, let me see how I can tell it to you differently. First, let us have a look at the book. It's very exciting. It's very exciting, as you can see. Yes. Now, you have to listen to the story very carefully because you can see the questions put here. Okay? Now, the story starts with Gulliver in England. Okay? Now, there is a ship by the name of Swallow. And Gulliver has been selected as one person. He has been selected as one person who has to be there on the ship, the Swallow. And he has been recommended. Many people have advised, have nominated Gulliver's name as one of the persons to be on the ship. Now, he worked with his master, Captain Abraham Pannell, for 3.5 years. For 3.5 years, he worked with Captain Abraham Pannell. And then he says that he decided to settle in London. It was certainly not his choice, but his mind had been changed by the people. So he says, I was being advised to alter my decision. Alter means to change. He has been advised to change his decision. And what was the decision? That he needs to stay in England for some more time. So then he decides to marry Mary, M-A-R-Y, Mary. And sad enough, his business began to fail. His business began to fail. And then he says, I decided to go to the sea again. He has to do something. His business has failed. So he says, okay, let me go back to the sea. And then he accepts a very good offer from William. And William is the master of Antelope. That is also a ship. Name of a ship. Okay? The journey starts on 4th May 1699. Gulliver starts his new journey on the Antelope under the supervision of Captain William on 4th May 1699. At first, his business seemed to be going very well. It was very nice. But, soon, he says, soon, we were driven by a violent storm. A storm comes, and the storm is so bad. 12 of the crew members, they die. Crew, people who are working on the ship, 12 of them die because of doing a lot of work, extreme labor. Labor is work, doing a lot of work and bad food. And the remaining people, they were in a very bad condition, very weak condition. Okay? He is left, but suddenly what happens? The boat, it topples. It goes opposite. And here it is water. everyone falls. He says, what happened about my remaining companions? He says, I have no idea. I have no. And he says, I swam in the direction in which the sea was taking me. He swam, and he was pushed by wind and tide. Okay. Now, he reaches into the country of Lilliput. Lilliput, we consider it as a small. Lilliput, we normally consider it very, very small. Okay. Now what happens? He is sleeping, and by the time he wakes up, he feels something tight. He feels his whole body is tight, and needle-like things are pricking his body. And then he says, I saw those people. They were not more than an inch, but 400 of them, at least 400 and many more, they started to climb up Lilliput's body. Okay, and the moment he is trying to, come out of it, fight and come out, he is faced with more and more arrows. So he says, okay, it's better that I lie down and do not do anything, so that they believe that I will not do anything. Okay. See, the word meanings are also given here, if you can see. See down. Yes, it will help you to understand the passage better. Okay. Then, what happens? The leader of the gang, the leader of the whole of Lilliput, he comes and he talks. Now, with his hand, Gulliver, he puts his hand over here. And the king, he understands, oh, this man, he wants food. He is smart enough to understand. So there are 600 men who are there only to feed Gulliver. He has his feet, okay? And he says, oh, it's not good that I try to break free. Then he has to sign a treaty. He has to sign an agreement that he is not going to harm his people. He is not going to kill anyone. Okay? And then he was advised by the king that he has to be taken towards the kingdom inside. And he was finally taken towards a temple where he was allowed to go and rest. A big vehicle comes on which Gulliver is lying, and it is dragged to a temple, because that's the only temple that can let Gulliver have place to even lie down. So he goes there. Okay. It was decided that I should lodge in an ancient temple. Okay. Now, there are some men who have done wrong things, and the king, he gives those men to Gulliver, and Gulliver holds them in his hand. It's easy because they're so small, and he opens his mouth as if he's trying to eat them. They get very scared. Then he puts them down, and those men, they run away. Now this action of Gulliver of not eating those people, it went in his favor, because when Gulliver's case went into the court, they believed that he is not a person who is going to harm anyone. So he had to sign a treaty again, an agreement that he is not going to harm anyone. He should not give pain. He should not trouble anyone. And Gulliver accepts all their condition, all the condition that the court has given. Now many people have been appointed, have been given the responsibility of feeding him. Hundreds have been given the responsibility of sewing his clothes. Sewing, stitching his clothes. You can see here. Okay. Okay. Oh, and last what happened? He says, Gulliver says, I should sign the agreement so that the people who have saved me can be at peace. They can be mentally relaxed. Now, the king, he says, go and search Gulliver. So Gulliver takes a few men in his hand and he puts them in his various pockets, and they take out things. Okay, and they got hold of his watch. And they could not understand what it is. There was a pocket watch. Okay, and later his sword, pistols and powder. That was found out by the people who were searching him, looking for things in his body, in his dress. But by mistake they forgot to look at one of the pockets. Okay? There was a pair of spectacles and several other useful things inside the pocket that the men did not go. Gulliver's spectacles and many other useful things were still left with him. Okay. Now, what does the agreement say? That Gulliver will not leave the kingdom of Lilliput without their permission. He cannot leave the kingdom without the king's permission, because he needs a license to move. He shall take care not to trample on the people, not to walk over on the people, because Gulliver is huge and the people are so small, he can easily walk. Okay, he agreed to everything. Gulliver agreed to everything. And he shall be our ally against our enemies. Now the king is very smart. He says, we are going to use Gulliver to fight other kingdoms. So he says, he is going to be our ally. He is going to be friends with us and fight against the enemy and destroy their fleet. He goes on and on. The king goes on and on with his rules and regulation. And Gulliver happily obeys, because that is the best thing he can do. He is getting food. He is getting respect, honor. He is living with dignity, with respect. So he stays there. Have a look at it. You have all the word meanings. Okay? Now, I will also send you a picture of these. Let's discuss the questions. How did Gulliver's first voyage, which began on 4th May 1699, come to an end? His journey, voyage's journey, it started on 4th May 1699. How did it finish? Listen to the story. I am not transferring. How did the people of Lilliput subdue Gulliver? Subdue means they were able to overpower him. How did they tie him down? Question 3. Through what kind of gesture did Gulliver win over the people of Lilliput for the first time? Gesture means a sign. What sign did Gulliver make and won over the people of Lilliput? Question number 4. What did the people of Lilliput find in Gulliver's pockets? And what did they decide to keep for themselves? What did the people find? I told you the people were searching his body. What did they find? And what did they decide to keep for themselves? Number 5. What were the condition of Gulliver's agreement with the people of Lilliput? Now, what was the condition which the king has put, not the people. The king has put on Gulliver. I told you that he shall not trample the people. He will not go out of the kingdom. Many conditions. Now, make one sentence each using any 5 words from the glossary. Now, this is the glossary. You have many words. Many words. I will send you. All the pages down they have. Now you have to use any 5 words and make sentences. You can make sentences related to the chapter. I have only read chapter number 1. Read carefully. I know all of you are very excited to read the books because you love books so much. So happy reading, and by the end of the day, I should be having all your answers neatly written. Yes? Okay. Bye-bye. See you soon.